Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thumbs up if I'm audible and visible. Okay. So it's a request to everybody. Please, there is a setting आपके Zoom पे आपके जो mic है वो आप off रखेंगे and videos on रखेंगे. So please do not switch on your mics. It's a request. Thank you. Thank you so much. And let's start with the procedure. So welcome to Forever Star India. This is a very combined batch of Miss Teen India, Miss India, and Mrs. India, because this is the last batch which we are going to have for the training session. So as you know that you are the last batch, so you have to buckle up for your talent rounds as well. So who all are excited for the training? First, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's start with the procedure without any further delay. So this is a training session with the experts we have today. And after this, you are going to perform in 3 talent rounds. 3 talent rounds में आपको perform करना है. That means आपके 3 बार performances होगी. There is a time limit also कि आपको किस तरीके से perform करना है, क्या perform करना है. Let me give you just an idea. And then we are going to share the PDF as well कि आपको करना क्या है. So just get the idea what is going to happen. आज आपकी रैम्प वॉक ट्रेनिंग होने वाली है जिसका मेजर पार्ट रहेगा आपके तीनों टैलेंट राउंड्स में. Whenever you're performing in your talent rounds, ramp walk is the major key. You have to complete your performance. So in first round, talent round 1, you have to introduce yourself because you will be getting only 60 seconds. So introduce yourself. Tell us about who is your idol. और ये idol आपके कौन है. Then you have to start with your ramp. That is about your talent round 1. And then comes your talent round 2, जहां पे उस idol को आप depict करते हैं in some form. It can be anything. You can go through the previous video and see what not to do so that you can be unique with your content. Then comes your talent round 3. Talent round 3 में आपको सिर्फ ramp walk करना है. That's the main part. So are we all clear with the procedure? Double thumbs up, please. Thank you. And let's start with the procedure. Let's start the trainers and invite them on board. We have Shelza Suri, who is your head groomer and trainer for the upcoming time. She will be guiding you on the virtual presence and how to win. We have Sakshi Shekhar, your dietitian on board. We have Rupali Jalota, your ramp walk expert on board. So let's start with the procedure without any further delay, and let's give the mic to Shelza. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jaya. And this is warm greeting extending to each and every beautiful face that is sitting across the screen and attending the session today. I can only see very few girls smiling. Let me reassure you that it is a very exciting place to be in. So just relax and open up yourself to a new learning. Don't worry, there is nothing that is going to be asked from you which you can't do. And I would still request Sukhman, iPhone D, Amanjeet, Payal, Kajol, Sneha, Pooja, Ayusha, Nishita, Dipali, and Shrishti to kindly switch on your cameras. I'm sure you will agree that every time you want to take a session from everyone, you see them as well as them. So even if you're in transit, you can still put on the video and go on mute. We are very understanding, I assure you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So while the others are joining in, let's get started. And I am your head groomer at FSIA, and I'm also the show choreographer for this season. I am super excited to get all of you on board with us in this beautiful journey of pageantry because it is rewarding, it is unique, it is enriching, and of course, very, very enthralling. So today I would be speeding some light on 3 aspects of pageantry, which are very important. So let's get started with the virtual presence. So as you all are aware that your pageant journey till the city round is virtual. How many of you know it? Just give me a thumbs up if you do. Yeah, that's nice. I'm happy to realize that I'm sitting amongst very aware women. So that's wonderful. So let's get started with discussing about the virtual presence. So as you all must be aware, we've all undergone the pandemic together, and now we know the importance of virtual presence. So what is the most important aspect when we talk about virtual presence in pageantry? So someone who wishes to answer, just raise your hand. I'll just ask one beautiful face. What does that mean? What does that mean? Most important aspect if we have to talk about virtual presence in pageantry. Who would like to answer?
Well, I think Bipasha has raised the hand.
Yeah, so Bipasha, please unmute yourself and take this question of mine.
Okay, ma'am, may I, very good evening, first of all, you ma'am.
Good evening.
And virtual presence, when you are on the ramp, now you need to show your confidence and your physical attributes and what you want to speak and want to say. It's the body language, your confidence, your physical appearance, your physical attributes, all the things it counts. That makes a difference from a commoner to a gentle person and a face in a crowd. And I think that makes a virtual presence felt, a face in a crowd.
Absolutely, Bipasha, and I'm very happy that you took the shot and answered this question. So let me take this topic forward from where Bipasha has just taken over. So the first thing that you have to keep in mind when you're talking about virtual presence is your frame. Okay, the frame in which you set yourself. Always be in the center of your frame. Always. Okay, you neither have to be very close to the camera, neither you need to be very far. Okay, you have to be close enough for everybody to clearly be able to see your face, read your expressions, and understand your engagement when you're sitting right in front of the camera. Second attribute is the light. Like how you can already see, I'm sitting in enough light for all of you to appreciate my facial expressions. So similarly, you have to make one corner of your house, your workplace, select that area where there is enough that falls on your face from the front and not from the back or from behind. Because when it happens otherwise, it tends to create a shadow on your face and we can't engage with you clearly because there is absence of enough light. Third thing is that you have to be very, very fresh, chirpy, and vibrant when you're sitting in front of the camera. Please don't sit casually. You have to dress up a little bit, do up a little bit of hairstyle, do it in the manner that your face is clearly visible and not hidden by your flick. You can add a little gloss on your lips, a little blush on your cheek so that you look fresh and not tired. Use colors which complement your skin tone and style yourself a little with danglers, with watches, with anything that you like to accessorize with. Another thing that you need to look into is your connectivity. If you're well connected, you will be heard clearly and you can deliver whatever that you wish to us clearly. So your strength of connection is one of the most important attributes when it comes to virtual presence. The other thing that is very important is your participation. How do you participate virtually? You must be wondering that, ma'am, if you're speaking now, how can we participate in it? If you constantly smile and look towards me and not look towards someone and talk, but look towards the camera and nod your head, smile, or engage in any interaction when I ask you to, this is like respecting a session that is being delivered to you. Having an eye contact with the camera while the session is on is respect. And you have to sit with a note and pad when you come for training session because there is umpteen information which is shared with you by all the different mentors from different fields. And there is not everything that can be ingrained into your brain mentally. So it's very important for you to take your bullet points so that second time when we meet or after the session, you shouldn't be calling the organizers and asking those things which have already been conveyed once in the training. Because then it reflects very poorly on you. It seems as if when the training was on, you were present here, but not mentally. So please take care of these things. Virtual presence goes a very long way. The other thing, lastly, but most importantly, is your code of conduct, your manner of speaking. So make sure that every time you wish to speak to us on training, your language has to be very crisp and clear. आप हिंदी में बोले, आप इंग्लिश में बोले, लेकिन जब भी बोले, साफ बोले, क्लियर बोले और कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ बोले. So ये कोई नहीं कहता हमारे FSIA में कि आप सिर्फ इंग्लिश में बोलेंगे तो ही आप स्मार्ट हैं. जी नहीं, हमारे लिए आप तब स्मार्ट हैं जब आप अपने विचार बहुत खूबसूरती से अपने शब्दों में कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ, एक्सप्रेशंस के साथ हमारे सामने रखते हैं. तो इन चीजों का अगर आप ध्यान रखेंगे वर्चुअली, तो आप आगे जाने वाली रेस के घोड़े बनेंगे डेफिनेटली. तो चलिए अब हम बात करते हैं सेकेंड टॉपिक के बारे में, and that is how can you improve your self-confidence and your self-esteem. So there are few things if you will do, it will certainly help you boost up your confidence and improve your self-esteem. First is work towards yourself internally and externally. Internally का मतलब है कि आप please mute yourselves. Thank you. So आप क्या करेंगे? आप अपने आप को ready करिए for the pageantry. Go and know more about FSIA. आप हमारी website पे जाइए, go to our YouTube account, Instagram, Facebook, and see the previous events. Who is the CEO? Who is the director? Who is the head groomer? Who are other mentors and trainers? And go and see how the journey of all the winners of FSIA has turned into a victory form for everybody to emulate. So जितना आप FSIA के बारे में जानेंगे, उतना आप confident होंगे, आपको पता होगा कि आपको अपने आप को how you have to depict yourself when you come for the competition on the podium of FSIA. This is how you will prepare yourself internally. Now let's talk about what you will do externally. Externally, you must take care of your fitness level. You must take care of your fitness level. You must take care of the freshness of your face, the hairstyling part, your clothes, and your discipline of joining every time, on time, every time there is training session or if there is a talent round. So these are certain things which are very important. And जहां आप इन चीजों पे होल्ड अपनी पक्की करते हैं, आपकी कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल बढ़ती जाती है. बाकी आप अगर पूरी तैयारी से अपने टैलेंट राउंड के लिए आएंगे, जैसे टैलेंट राउंड 1 है, इसमें आपका इंट्रोडक्शन है, introduction, you have to do your ramp walk well. Please train yourself for it. It is something very, very important in the pageantry, at least in FSA it is. So, आप उसकी ट्रेनिंग लीजिए, आप अपने आप को सेल्फ ट्रेन कीजिए, but don't take it lightly. जितना आप प्रोफेशनलिज्म के साथ आएंगे, उतना ही आपका सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस इस जर्नी में खुद ब खुद बढ़ता जाएगा. Take all the points that are given to you by this, by all the mentors from this pageantry seriously. Don't think that you've participated earlier in a pageantry, you can participate in this because you know it all. No, every pageantry is different. Every pageant's requirements are different. So it's important that you understand what is expected of you in FSIA. Another thing that is very important in pageantry to improve your confidence and self-esteem is how you communicate. So if your communication is strong, it is very easy for you to interact and impress upon the organizers and the jury members. Be very creative. Every time you come on the stage for talent round 1, 2, or 3, create a different aura about you. We must see a new you every time you come on the stage, so that we are in awe of you, of your creativity and hard work, that you're putting in this journey. And let me tell you, girls, FSIA has a voluminous participation of Miss, Mrs. category. So there is a lot of competition in this field, and you have to give your 100% from the very start. And break down your goal. Your goal is winning the December crown, that is the national level crown. Then you have to start taking your city presence most seriously. If you break down your major goal into smaller goals and work upon them, then reaching your major goal is not difficult. So what you need to do is plan small, but plan surely. And if you keep stepping one step at a time, surely you are going to reach your bigger goal, absolutely. So this is what I would suggest to you, that have discipline in you, have focus in you, have ingenuity and creativity in you, and most importantly, be consistent. There are two qualities that a winner always has, and that is that they always think out of the box. They don't think like normal people. They always try to create some aura, some magic every time they come on the stage. And second thing is that they don't leave something they start. They are very consistent. So it's important that your journey is consistently 85% rather than it being a varied version of 95, 25, 45, 85, 75. You all know if you take out the average, you will be 55%. But if you're consistently 80%, then your average is higher than that. Right? So these were certain tips. We are all there to help you, to support you, to guide you, me, my entire team, all of us at FSIA. You don't have to be scared about the participation. I want to see all of you look at me with that promising smile. Enjoy this journey. And I wish you all the very best. May the best person takes away the crown, but you must give a good fight. One last thing that I would tell you before I go is be a healthy competitor. Every time you come on the screen with other set of 26 girls, observe each and every girl very well. Take the best of everything that you see from them, and then make a new you. Be happy that there is so much of competition around you, because it's only the competition which brings out the best in you. Okay, so if you're all ready for taking on the other sessions that my trainers are going to give you, give me a smile with a double thumbs up. Thank you. That's wonderful. I love the smile on your faces. Brilliant. So there, I leave you with my other trainers. Take the note seriously, make the most of it, and wishing each and every you all the very best. May you rise and shine in every talent round. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jaya.
Thank you, Shelza. I think they all are very much motivated. Let me also give you a very small tip which will help you to show your virtual presence. जितने भी आज contestants यहाँ पे आए हैं, participants आए हैं, जिनके नाम आपके नाम से नहीं है, जो आप लोग devices के नाम से connect है. I see a lot of you are Oppo and iPhones, Redmi. तो आप ध्यान रखिए कि आपकी प्रोफाइल बहुत सुंदर हो सकती है, बहुत अच्छी हो सकती है, आपकी वर्चुअल प्रेजेंस बहुत अच्छी होगी. Jury आपको, there are a lot of silent jury also who observe each and everyone, the way you're sitting, the way you are attending the session. So iske basis pe we give you the marks as well. So make sure when you're coming in your talent round 1, 2 and 3, you're coming with your name on the Zoom screen. आप Zoom की settings में जाके ये नाम change कर सकते हैं. So I think we all are excited for the upcoming session we have with the dietitian itself, Sakshi Shekhar, the Magic Platter. Over to you, Sakshi.
Thank you so much, Jaya. Very good evening, ladies. How are you all doing? Where is the smile? The screen is supposed to shine, I believe, yes, and it has to shine through your smiles. So whenever you smile, I'll be acknowledged and my presence will be acknowledged. So very good evening. My name is Sakshi Shekhar and I will be on board your journey for FCR as a nutritionist. So whatever you eat, whatever you drink, and whatever you don't, it will be all my responsibility from here on until the finale. So I hope you all are seeing yourself in the finale, right? देख रहे हो ना खुद को finale में? You can imagine yourself wearing the final crown, the beautiful dress, and the ramp right in front of you. This is some kind of manifestation, you see. और जब हम कुछ manifest करते हैं और जब हमें कुछ चाहिए होता है तो उसके पहले सबसे पहले अपने आप को प्यार करना important है, isn't it? So how do you show love to yourself? By first of all taking care of yourself, isn't it? And how do you take care of yourselves? By feeding yourself that fuel जो आपको energy देगा आगे वाले coming days के लिए, है ना? So this is how we start. तो सबसे पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी कि क्या रोल है पैजेंट्री में फूड का, न्यूट्रिशन का. यू नो, लॉट ऑफ पीपल टॉक, क्यों हमें इतना न्यूट्रिशन के बारे में जानना है पैजेंट्री में? Just because you have to look thinner or sleeker or at a particular weight? No, you require that endurance and stamina to carry forward this and to stand up to the expectations that your body has and you have. क्योंकि जब हम रैंप पे खड़े होते हैं तो हमें कई बार 2-3 घंटे के लिए यू नो ऑन द स्टेज वेट करना पड़ता है. आपको बिहाइंड द सीन भी वेट करना पड़ता है. बिहाइंड द स्टेज यू आर वेटिंग. तो उस टाइम पर क्या आपको मदद करेगी? जो आपने अच्छे से आपकी न्यूट्रिशन ली है, जो आपने आपका एंड्योरेंस बिल्ड किया है वर्कआउट से, एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो दिस इज व्हाई इट इज वेरी क्रूशियल कि आप जो खाएं आज से ही, आज शाम से आपने जो शुरू किया वो आपको लेके जाएगा आपके फिनाले तक. क्योंकि आपकी फूड को अब आप फ्यूल की तरह देखिए, ना कि बस एक यू नो फूड का काम ये नहीं होता कि सिर्फ आपकी जुबान पे वो टेस्ट दे. फूड का काम ये भी होता है कि आपके गट को वो क्या प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, आपके ब्लड स्ट्रीम में क्या जा रही है ना? सो दिस इज हाउ यू नो व्हाट आई वांट टू पोर्ट्रे फर्स्टली, कि फूड को इस तरह से आप नजरिया बदलो और इस तरह से आप देखो. ये एक ह्यूज अपॉर्चुनिटी पे आप खड़े हो, जहां से आपने शुरुआत की है. यू क्लियर द ऑडिशन एंड यू आर सिटिंग हियर. माय ह्यूज कांग्रेचुलेशंस. बट इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को अच्छे से यूज करना, चाहे आप अभी स्क्रीन पर हमारे सामने हो या आगे जाके आप और भी हमारे जैसे लोगों से मिलोगे. आपकी प्रेजेंस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसीलिए मैं एक बार फिर से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगी, आप जो भी बैठे हो, आपका कैमरा स्टेबल कर दो ताकि मैं आप सभी को एक साथ ऐसे देख सकूं. इट शुड नॉट मूव लाइक सम पीपल आर होल्डिंग द कैमरास इन देयर हैंड. और ये आपका पहला लेसन है, क्योंकि जैसे ही आपका टैलेंट राउंड 1 होगा, कई बार आपके मार्क्स इस पर कटते हैं. तो इसका ख्याल रखिए आज से. ऑलराइट. नाउ यू नो, ये जो लाइकेबिलिटी जो मैंने कहा कि आप अपने आप से प्यार करते हो, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए 2-3 टिप्स की बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस है. सबसे पहली इंपॉर्टेंस है डिसिप्लिन की. और डिसिप्लिन कैसे आता है? आपके अंदर से आता है. अगर मैंने आपको कह दिया कि आज से लेके 7 डेज तक आपको जंक फूड नहीं खाना है, तो क्या आप मेरी बात मान लोगे? कौन कौन मानेगा मेरी बात? लेट मी जस्ट क्विकली सी. रेज योर हैंड्स एंड शो मी. Wow, this is an obedient batch, I must say. That is very flattering for me. लेकिन मैं ये आपको इनकरेज करना चाहूंगी कि आप अपने दिल की बात सुनो. जैसे ही आप फ्रिज की तरफ बढ़ते हो रात में, अंधेरी रात में, जब कोई नहीं देख रहा हो, तो अपने दिल की आवाज सुनो. मेरी आवाज नहीं आनी चाहिए. तब आप सुनो कि आपको आपके ड्रीम्स क्या है, आपके गोल्स क्या है, आपको क्या चाहिए, isn't it? And then retrieve your hands from it and go for a healthier snack version. Okay, so that is what for me is discipline, कि जब आप अपने आप को खुद से कंट्रोल करो. Okay, आपके ऊपर कोई साक्षी शेखर का कंट्रोल नहीं होना चाहिए, ना मेंटली ना फिजिकली. सेकेंडली, जैसे कि शहजाद ने भी कहा, कंसिस्टेंसी इज सो इम्पोर्टेंट. अगर आपने आज डिसाइड किया कि आप कोई डाइट या कोई वर्कआउट रूटीन शुरू करोगे, शाम होते होते क्या होता है, कई बार कोई गेस्ट आ जाते हैं और बहुत सारी चीजें लेकर आ जाते हैं, और उसको खत्म करने की जिम्मेदारी हमारी होती है ना? नहीं, हमारी नहीं है वो जिम्मेदारी. So do not fall for any of the things that is coming on your way right now. क्योंकि जैसे हम एक एक बोल ऑफ बिरयानी कंसिडर करते हैं, बहुत हाई कैलोरी है, लेकिन अगर आप वही इंग्रेडिएंट्स लेकर आप एक चिकन फ्राइड राइस या वेज फ्राइड राइस एक रिक्वायर्ड क्वांटिटी ऑफ ऑयल से बना लोगे, वही इंग्रेडिएंट्स है सारी, वो अल्टीमेट हेल्दी एंड फिलिंग हो जाएगा. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इफ यू वांट टू लाइक रियली रिड्यूस वेट, अपनी आप लोगों को अगर कोई टारगेट रखी है आपने, तो आप राइस की क्वांटिटी कम कर दो, वेजिटेबल्स की क्वांटिटी रेज कर दो, ऑयल की क्वालिटी इंप्रूव कर दो, रेगुलर ऑयल में कुकिंग मत करो, प्रॉब्ली गो फॉर देसी घी और ऑलिव ऑयल. यू कैन ऑलवेज नर्चर योर फूड. जो आप बना रहे हो किचन में, आप उसको इंप्रूव कर सकते हो, isn't it? So we can think progressively. तो So one that is very crucial कि जैसे आप सोच रहे हो, सोचने का तरीका बदलो. And then you will see that you know everything is simple. Diet के बारे में अक्सर ये notion है, अब मेरे खाने से राइस चली जाएगी, अब मेरे डाइट में मैं डाइट कर रही हूँ, मैं चाय नहीं पी सकती, मैं मीठा नहीं खा सकती. ऐसा नहीं होता है. आपको क्वांटिफिकेशन का ध्यान रखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप कितनी क्वांटिटी में खा रहे हो, आपकी बॉडी की क्या रिक्वायरमेंट्स है. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ वी प्रोसीड फ्रॉम हियर. अगेन, जब हम कोई टारगेट बनाते हैं तो अक्सर हम किसी और पे डिपेंड होते हैं. सबसे पहले किसी कोच पे, किसी न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट पे, या किसी फ्रेंड पर, या किसी पड़ोसी पे कि आप वॉक पे जाओगे तभी हम वॉक पे जाएंगे. ऐसा होता है ना. लेकिन मैं एनकरेज करना चाहती हूँ कि आप इस जर्नी में अकेले हो, और इसीलिए आपको ये जैसे ही आपकी नींद खुले, पुट ऑन योर शूज एंड जस्ट गो फॉर अ रन और गो फॉर अ वॉक. डू नॉट वेट फॉर एनीवन, डू नॉट डिपेंड ऑन एनीवन. ओके, यू हैव टू बी अ लोनर. क्योंकि आप देख रहे हो, आप इंडिविजुअल स्क्रीन्स हो यहाँ पर, इंडिविजुअल्स, एंड योर पर्सनैलिटी हैज टू कम आउट. और वो कैसे आएगी जब तक आप खुद पर काम नहीं करोगे. सो वर्क ऑन इट डार्लिंग्स. नेक्स्ट, यू नो देर आर सो मेनी पीपल ऑन, आई एम श्योर यहाँ पे भी आपने टारगेट्स बनाए होंगे. जैसे आप किसी को वेट लूज करना है, किसी को वेट गेन करना है. आर देयर एनीवन ओवर हियर?
Sakshi, we can't see you. All right, ladies. So जो भी साक्षी ने भी आपसे पूछा है, आप अपने thumbs up ही रखिए, because she'll be back in a minute to give you more details about your diet part. And I still see you have not switched on your videos, ladies. This is the first interaction with the trainers. Come at least for a minute so that the jury can appreciate, and you also have to appreciate their efforts because they are here today connecting with all of you. So Payal, Kajal, Leena, and if you are anywhere, iPhone, Pallavi, Sapna, aap kahin pe bhi hai, just come once on the screen and show your presence. And let's wait for Sakshi. When Sakshi is coming back, let's have this question. Who wants to lose weight? Raise your hands. Okay, there is Sushmita, there is Pooja, Agam, and who, okay, Anshuji is also there. And who wants to gain? Is there anyone?
No.
Oh my God. Nobody.
Yeah, there is one. Sanjana says she wants to gain weight.
Okay, Sanjana, thank you.
All right. So I would like to ask all of you one thing, that I will only ask and randomly take the question. I'll only ask one person till the time Rupali is, Sakshi is joining back. Okay. So tell me, are you a reactive person or a proactive person? Who knows their own type well? Just raise your hand. Are you reactive or proactive by nature? Okay, Sahana, you are the first one I saw raising hand, so you can unmute yourself and answer me. Sahana Shetty.
I don't know, I might be proactive person, what I feel.
Okay, and how will you subject your answer? How will you convince us that you are proactive? What are the things that you do?
Because I'm very adjustable. I can adjust in any atmosphere, whatever it is.
Okay.
Like however the person will be, I will adjust with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sahana. So why
Yeah,
did I ask this question? आप सोच रहे होंगे कि शैलजा मैम ने ये क्यों पूछा? So it is related to everything that Sakshi was saying. जो वो आपको अभी information बांट रही हैं, all the knowledge that she is giving to you, you are receiving it. Okay, so this is being receptive. For those who are learning what has to be followed, what I gave, what Sakshi gave, you are receiving it. Okay, so at this point in time, for those who are taking notes, they are receptive. But only if you are proactive will all this knowledge make a difference in your life. Only if you put all this learning into practice. All the tips that have been given to you into practice from today evening, not even tomorrow, क्योंकि कल किसी ने नहीं देखा. अगर आपने अपनी लाइफ में चेंज लाना है, this is the moment. If you think कि कल करेंगे, वो कल कभी नहीं आता. So that is why I asked you, how many of you are reactive and proactive? Okay, so we read so much, we go to podcasts, we go to different websites, we listen to celebrities talking, and we take tips from different gurus. So we receive everything, but only those who actually respond to what knowledge they are gaining. Only if they try to acquire and learn from what they have learned, acquire knowledge and then precipitate into action is when you become proactive. Okay, so if Sakshi says that you don't have to go and binge eat, you stop it from today evening till you see the result, you're proactive. If you drink enough water in the day, like how she mentions every time that you must drink 2 to 3 liters of water, then you are being proactive. If you put yourself into a certain discipline of exercise, it could be any form of exercise. We have different forms of exercises these days. If you do that, then you're proactive. Okay,
you so
if you
much,
become
Shelva.
consistent, then you're proactive. Jaya, have you got her back?
Yes,
Yes.
So back to you, Sakshi.
Thank
And
you so
Sakshi,
much,
when
Shehza.
for connecting with the network, we could see there were few members who wants to gain weight and there were few who wanted to lose. So we
Yes.
see that. You can continue over to
I
you.
am so sorry for the glitch, ladies. I just lost track of everything because there was some network issue here. Thank you, Shelza, for taking over. Well, I was talking about who all are interested in losing weight and who all are interested in gaining weight. Well, दोनों के लिए जो रूल्स हैं वो बिल्कुल सेम है एंड यू विल बी वेरी सरप्राइज्ड क्योंकि अक्सर लोग इतने पैनिक स्ट्रिकन होते हैं कि वेट लूज करना है, वेट गेन करना है, बट रूल्स इतने सिंपल है कि आपको लगेगा कि ऑल दिस वाइल आप इतना घबरा रहे थे एंड यू नो कभी कभी छोटी सी चीज भी काफी काम कर जाती है. तो सबसे पहले इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू लूजिंग वेट एंड कमिंग टू अ सर्टेन वेट, quickly cut down 500 calories from your meals tomorrow onwards. Okay, जो भी आप खा रहे हो उसमें से 500 किलो कैलोरीज आप हटा दो. Okay, and this goes for the people who are looking forward to gain weight. आप 400 to 500 calories add कर दो. ये बहुत generalized information है at this point क्योंकि हम हर किसी की calories, activity levels आप सब में अलग अलग होगी, लेकिन एक generalized information अगर मैं बोलूं तो ये आसानी से आप weight gain या weight lose कर सकते हो ये आप implement करके. दूसरी चीज, आपका workout level दोनों cases में रहेगा high क्योंकि हमें मसल गेन करना है. अगर हम मसल गेन की तरफ बात करते हैं तो वो एक हेल्दी लीन मसल मास गेनिंग एबिलिटी आपको डेवलप करनी है और वो होती है वर्कआउट से. एंड ऑफ कोर्स आपके डाइट में एक सर्टेन क्वांटिटी ऑफ प्रोटीन होना चाहिए. से अगर आप 60 किलोस के हैं तो आपको 60 ग्राम्स प्रोटीन रखना ही है आपके डाइट में. ओके, एंड आपका वर्कआउट भी आपको मैच करना है, चाहे आपको वेट गेन करना है चाहे वेट लूज करना है. हमें हमारे बोन्स, हमारे जो स्केलेटल सिस्टम है उसके अक्रॉस जो हमारे मसल्स हैं उनको स्ट्रॉन्ग रखना है. बिकॉज एज वी एज यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस टू आवर बोन्स, दे डीमिनरलाइज. एंड नाउ दैट यू हैव एंटर्ड दिस इंडस्ट्री और आपको आधे से ज्यादा टाइम पर आपकी हील्स पे खुद को बैलेंस करना है, तो आपकी नीज का खास ख्याल रखिए. ओके, नाउ जैसे कि वर्कआउट की बात मैं कर रही थी, हमारे यहाँ एक हमने ट्रेंड शुरू किया है which is going really well right now. So I will introduce that to you right away. What we do is all of us get into our fitness attires, our celebrity fitness attires, do a certain workout and share it across your Instagram stories, your reels and tag us all. Okay, what happens is एक आपकी ऑडियंस अच्छी डेवलप होती है क्योंकि फिटनेस एक ऐसा जरिया है, जैसे कि आप इस इंडस्ट्री में हो, आपको ऑडियंस को क्या पोर्ट्रे करना चाहते हो वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आपके जो इंस्टाग्राम है या आपकी सोशल मीडिया है, तो मेक श्योर यू यूज इट वेरी वाइजली, गेट योरसेल्फ प्रॉपर्ली ड्रेस्ड, डू अ वर्कआउट. एंड इससे दूसरा फायदा ये भी होगा कि मेरी नजर आप पर हमेशा रहेगी. आई कैन ऑलवेज ट्रैक यू. Okay, so do that and show me what you got. तीसरी बात, आपका वाटर इनटेक बिल्कुल सही होना चाहिए एट दिस पॉइंट. आज से ही 3 to 4 लीटर्स वाटर यूज करना शुरू कर दे. अगर आप ऐसे हो जो पानी पीना भूल जाते हैं, ऐसे कई बार होता है ना, समर्स में भी लोग पानी पीना भूल जाते हैं, तो इन्फ्यूज सम फ्लेवर टू योर वाटर, एड लेमन, जिंजर, कार्डमम, all of that, boil it, or just leave it for 2 hours straight and then drink that water. ठीक है. So make sure you're having that, क्योंकि आपकी जो नेचुरल स्किन की जो टेनासिटी है वो भी हमें देखने को मिलेगी जब आप बिना मेकअप के आओगे हमारे पास हमसे मिलने के लिए. Okay, you will not be on makeup all the time. So natural beauty always surpasses all the beauty that you put on over your face. So make sure you take care of it. And last but not the least, take care of your beauty sleep. Do not take it lightly. Actually वो आपकी beauty sleep है, तो आप 8 hours of consistent sleep जरूर लें. और आपको जो भी अभी यहाँ से लेकर आप फिनाले तक अपने आप को देख ही रहे हो, आपने मुझे कह ही दिया है, तो मेक श्योर आपकी जो भी डाउट्स हैं, कोई भी हेसिटेशन हो इन रिगार्ड्स विद द डाइट, फील फ्री टू रीच मी पर्सनली. एंड बाय पर्सनली आई मीन यू कैन पिंग मी ऑन Instagram and ask me your queries, because here we do not have a lot of time to address individual queries. Okay, so I end my session here with a positive note and looking forward to see you for the challenges that we throw. All the very best, ladies, and rock it now from here on. Handing it over to you, Jaya.
Thank you so much, Sakshi. And I really hope that everyone is getting in their fitness attire from today and tagging Forever Star India. So Forever Star India and the trainers, you have to tag all of them in your stories. And make sure if you want them to repost your stories, your account should be public. Because for a private account, we cannot, repost the stories as we do not have that access. So thank you, Sakshi and Shelza. Let's move to our next trainer. I understand आप लोग बहुत ज़्यादा excited हो ramp walk करने के लिए. So let's invite our ramp walk trainer, Rupali Jaluta. And Rupali, over to you.
Thank you so much, Jaya. Good evening, all the beautiful ladies. How are you all? Excited?
Yes.
Okay, so I hope everyone is ready with heels. If you aren't, you can quickly get your heels and wear them. And the first thing that we need to remember is that we have to practice walking in heels so that we are comfortable in them, okay? Because, that causes a lot of trouble if you're not comfortable in your heels. So make sure that you keep practicing at home, doing your daily chores, wearing your heels so that you get. Now, for your walk, I would say that we need to remember 3 things, okay? Now, when we are walking, we need to be very confident. We have to showcase that we are a confident personality, okay? Next, posture. Posture is very important. You don't have to bend, stoop like this and walk. You have to take care of your posture while you're walking, because that also conveys a lot about your personality and what are you as a person. And last, but the most important of all, smile, which I think many of you forget, because we sometimes, we are nervous, we are so intimidated that we forget to smile. So remember that when you're walking, you need to smile. Yes, that is how you engage your, jury members. You convey that you are enjoying what you're doing and you are a confident person at the end of the day. So your smile speaks a lot about you. Okay, now I will show how you have to walk. So I'll be starting from one point, which will be the starting point. And then from there, you will walk and you will come near your camera. Okay. Now, camera placement is very important. Okay. Sometimes it happens that we don't place the camera properly, such that when we come close to the camera, either our legs are visible, okay, or, you can say our only head is visible, the upper portion is visible, but that too not completely, okay? So in that case, what happens is that we are not able to appreciate your walk properly. We are not able to appreciate your expressions properly, because we need to see you completely, okay? So wherever you are placing your camera, make sure that the camera is placed such that you are visible, your legs are visible, okay? So that we can see how you're walking, okay? What is the movement of your legs? Now, when I talk about movement of legs, you don't have to crisscross your legs like that while walking. Just place one foot in front of the other, okay? You should not be, like as if you're jumping. It should be very smooth. It should be very comfortably done. Okay. And the most important thing is when you come close to the camera and you pose, hold on your poses for at least 3 to 5 seconds at least. Okay. 3 to 5 seconds, you have to hold on to your pose and then transition and move back. Don't be in a hurry, because when you do something in a hurry, it means that you're nervous and you just want to get over with it as soon as possible. So don't do that. Whatever pose you are showcasing, hold on to it for 3 to 5 seconds at least, and then you can move back. Now, I have observed that when we come towards the camera, we are all smiling and our posture is all maintained. But while we go back, we are like, acha, abhi to koi nahi dekh raha. So we tend to, ruin our posture. We become very, easy while going back. So don't do that. The kind of intensity, the kind of, vibe you have while you're coming towards the camera, you should carry the same vibe back when you're moving. Okay, because you're being judged then also. And that's it. Now the most important thing that I told you in the beginning is your posture. Now I'll give you one exercise. If you think that you don't have proper posture, which I think many of us don't have, we have to sit and work. We keep using our mobile phones, and we tend to sit comfortably. We slouch and bend. So I'll give you one exercise which you can practice. Okay, like 15 to 20 minutes if you want. If it's too much for you, at least start with 5 minutes at least. And that exercise is, you have to stand close to a wall. Now I have a door here. You have to stand in such manner that your feet, your buttocks, and your head are all aligned, okay, and against the wall. Okay, you have to stand like this. Your shoulder blades, your buttocks, your leg, and your head like this. Stand for at least 5 to 10 minutes in the beginning, like this. And when you leave the wall, you will see your posture is like this. Okay, so this is the posture that you need to maintain, and not like this. Okay, this should be your posture. Now when you're walking, you have to concentrate on your lower part. Okay, so for this you have to practice like this, so that this part of your body becomes flexible. Okay, so you can practice like this. Those are, I think, who are into aerobics and Zumba must be knowing this. And this is the way you have to do it. Okay, because when you're walking, you have to move this portion. Avoid using your shoulders too much. Now, while you're walking, your hand movement should also be very controlled. I've seen some people, they just throw their hands like this. No, you have to keep your hand movement very controlled. Keep your fingers close to each other. Don't spread them like this. This looks odd. Keep your fingers close, okay, like this. And when you walk, just control your hand movements. Okay. Am I audible? Yes? Okay. So control your hand movements while you're walking. Your shoulders should not move. This is the portion that you need to focus on. Now, when you're standing in the T position, which is this should be like this. And you place your left foot in front facing the camera. Okay. Now, when you stand like this, your body will tilt this side, which you're not supposed to do. You have to move your body and face the camera. Okay. So your body should be like this. Fine. Now, don't place your hands like this, because this will make your torso look very long, which we don't want. We want our legs to look long. So we place our hands here, so that our legs, see the difference when I keep my hands here and when I keep my hands here. There's a huge difference. So when you place your hands here, your legs look long, which we want. Okay. Now, if you are not comfortable in this position, you can keep your left leg like this, 230 position, and your right leg facing forward. Again, your body will tilt this way. You have to face the camera, place your hands, and do it very gracefully. Okay. ऐसे नहीं रखना है. It has to be very subtle. Your movements should be very subtle and very graceful. Your posture should be proper. Your movements, all the movements should be very subtle. We are not doing anything, in a very jittery manner. It has to be very subtly done. So whatever you are doing, if you are transitioning, If you're changing your pose from one pose to another, that also has to be done in a very subtle manner. It should be very smooth. Okay? So when you start from the starting point, you take the T stance, the T position, stand in T position. Whichever leg is forward, like in this case, my left leg is forward, so I'll start walking with my left leg. If your right leg is forward, if you're comfortable in this posture, you'll start walking with your right leg. So what? Okay? So are we all clear? So I'll first show you, give me a second, I'll show you how. So I take the position. My left leg is forward. So I'll start moving with my left leg. My hand movements are controlled. Okay, I'm controlling my hand movements. I'm not throwing my hands like this. Okay, so your hand movement should be controlled. Now your camera placement, as I said, you should be completely visible. Okay, now when you're close to the camera, you will stop. You will pause. You'll take the 180 and then the 360 and then you'll move. You'll pause and you'll go back. Okay, so this is how you have to do. Now this was one way. Now suppose if you have enough space like me, like many people don't have so much of space. If you have space, then what you can do is you can stop midway, pause, and then go from there. Okay, I'll show you that as well. Then suppose this is the midpoint, so you'll stop here. You'll again pause. And then go back to the starting point. Stop here, pause, and then from there you will exit. Okay? You will not directly go like this. Take a turn and go back. Okay? You will go back to your starting point, and from that starting point you will exit. Okay? So are we all clear? And smiling is very important. Posture, as I said, is very important. Try and maintain your posture and your smile. Thank you.
Thank you, Rupali. And let's see if everyone is ready. Whoever is ready for their walk, please make sure that you are near your wall so that we can call out your name and give you the poster suggestion by Rupali and Shelza. So are we all clear, Shelza? Do you see everyone?
We have to do right now.
Yes. So what we want is all of you go grab your heels and place yourself, go stand against the wall or wherever you wish to take your ramp walk from. So once we see that you're standing ready, we will start calling out your names and we are going to give you quick reviews about how you're walking. So quickly go and get started.
Okay, so if anybody, okay, Rachna Singh is ready. Who else is ready? Please raise your hand.
Vipasha is also raising her hand.
Okay, so Vipasha and Rachna, you both can start. We'll take you first.
You can start both of you. Rachna and Vipasha, start both.
Vipasha, आप mute पे हैं. We cannot hear you.
please come closer. Yeah, so your walk is very graceful, Rachna. आपकी walk बहुत graceful है, and आपने उसको बहुत अच्छे से structure किया है. You walked in a straight line. My only suggestion to you is खुल के हंसिए. The moment you come in front of the screen and you smile, so you transcend a lot of energy. Okay, so smile कीजिए and bring different poses. आप बहुत अच्छे poses कर सकते हैं. आपकी walk बहुत graceful है. So keep it up, and we want to see that change in you. Okay. All the best, Rachna. Bipasha,
Thank
please
you.
take your walk.
Let's take Bipasha and Kajal.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Bipasha. You both can start.
Am I visible? My legs are visible, ma'am?
Yes, you are. Kajol, please, you also start the walk. Bipasha, start कीजिए.
Kajal, you're not visible. Yes, you're now.
So,
I got a call. I think I'm going to repeat it. Is that okay?
yeah, so come closer, Kajol. Please come forward. Bipasha, आप भी आगे आ जाइए. Rupali, you give her reviews?
Kajol, I loved your walk. You have that style in you, I tell you. I love your smile. And my only suggestion to you would be when you keep your hands on your waist, keep them in a very firm manner. Okay, don't very loosely keep your hands on your waist. Keep them firmly. It should look as if you're holding onto your waist firmly. Okay, that's the only suggestion. Rest, you're perfect, dear. All the best.
Can I ask you one question, please?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So when I'm putting my hands on my waist, some people have often said to lean a bit forward, which I personally find to be a little odd. So is that okay if I don't do it, or must I do
No,
it?
it's not required. You don't need to lean forward.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much.
And Kajol, next time try and look for a
Yes.
little longer space to walk so that we can completely see you in the frame. Okay?
Absolutely. I'll make sure next time. Thank you.
And heels as well. And heels as well. 5 to 6 inches at least.
Yes.
Thank you,
yes.
ma'am. Thank you so much. You appreciated and definitely I'll be working out whatever the suggestion you have given right now.
Yeah, good, Bipasha. आपकी walk बहुत graceful थी. It was very nice. My only concern is कि where you've kept your camera, it is higher. So if you can bring it a little lower, then we will be able to appreciate your complete presence without any distort. क्या होता है कि जब आप कैमरा बहुत ऊंचे एंगल पे रख देते हैं तो आप हाइट में छोटे लगते हैं. तो इस चीज का जरूर ध्यान रखिएगा. And जब आप walk कर रहे हैं तो उसमें variation लाइए. You smile when you come in front, which is very beautiful. That is how you connect with the jury members because we are sitting all across the camera. So eye contact is a very important thing. आप पास में आते हैं कैमरा के, जरूर smile करें और अपने best poses वहां पर दें. At least 3 poses would be best. Okay, but all the best. Who's next?
I think Anushna is ready. Who else is ready? Please raise your hand.
Start.
Okay.
Pooja Bedi, you may also start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pooja Bedi and Anushna, please start.
Rest of the girls also please gear up and get ready. Yeah, start, both of you. Come forward, Anushna. Yeah, so your Anushna, your walk is nice. You're a very young, graceful girl. And all I want is add more expressions on your face. Don't look the same every time you go back and come forward. Bring variations in your facial expressions and also your posing. You're walking very well. All the best.
Yes, Pooja. Pooja, please come near the camera. Yes, Pooja. Yes, you need to add a little more grace to your walk, little more energy. Okay? Yes.
Ma'am, because first time.
No problem. You're doing it well. But with, I think, a little bit of more practice, you'll be able to perfect it completely. So all the very best.
Thank you, ladies. And let's take the next two candidates. We have Priyanka and Sahana Shetty. You both can start. Sahana Shetty and Priyanka, you both can start your ramp walk.
Okay.
Come forward, Sahana. So Sahana, you are a very smart woman and you walked very nicely, very confidently. My only suggestion to you would be that when you place your hands on the waist, get it closer inside. That makes your figure more desirable and add little variations in your posing style. So at least three flow poses every time you come closer to the camera and smile. Show me that beautiful smile. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All the best.
Thank you.
Yes, little more energy, okay? Hello. And work on your camera placement. It should be placed properly so that you're completely visible. And that energy and the smile was lacking. I want that smile, okay? So all the best.
Thank you. Let's take the next two candidates. We have Sonal Jain and Moonroop Kaur.
Sonal, please come forward. Yeah. So Sonal, you're a very confident woman, I must say. The way you're walking, it's amazing to see. You ooze a lot of confidence and you have already rehearsed your ramp walk well. I can already see that you've done some practice.
Thank you, ma'am.
So keep it up. Add more variations in your poses. You were very good already. Thank you.
Okay, Manroop, you have to maintain your energy all through. Okay, when you're coming, when you're going back, so it happens that you tend to drop your energy at times, which shouldn't be there. You have to be very consistent. Keep smiling, add more life and more liveliness to your walk, and you will rock it. All the best.
Thank you. Let's take the next two candidates. We have Agam, we will take, and Anshu Sharma, we will take. So Agam and Anshu, and after that, I'll request Sarita and Nishta to be ready.
Let's start करें.
I'm not sure whether it was completely visible or not. Next time I will try joining from laptop. This time I joined from phone.
I
Yes,
think that's better.
my concern to you is that you are looking lovely in the outfit and the makeup that you've put on. Keep up the spirit. That is how it is supposed to be. It adds value to your virtual presence. And coming to your ramp walk, it was good, but take a longer strip to walk on so that we can completely appreciate you from head to toe. Add variations and you have a beautiful smile. Give it to us when you come close to the camera, okay?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Anshu, you will have to sway your lower body a little more, okay? And you will have to see that your camera should be properly placed, because when you came close to the camera, I couldn't see your head, okay? So place it in a manner that you're completely visible. And when you're coming close to the camera, especially your torso should be visible, okay? It should not be that your head is not, visible to us or something of that sort. So just work on that and you're very good. Sway your lower body a little more. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's take the next two candidates. We have Sarita and Nishta. We can start with both of them. You can start with your ramp.
Yes, come closer, Nishtha. Come closer, please. Yeah. So you're looking very lovely, Nishtha. The color is complementing your skin tone a lot. Now, remember one thing, every time you want to showcase your ramp walk, the ramp has to be straight. Okay, so when you come for the talent round 1, 2, and 3, keep this camera in this manner so you can see you completely. Okay, and walk one leg in front of the other. Don't open your legs wider to walk. That takes away the grace from your walk. Remember that, practice, and I'm sure you will do wonders.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Sarita. Yes, Sarita, slow down a little bit more, okay? I think you're doing well. You have a lot of potential. So all the very best. It's just that, you are walking too fast. So just reduce your speed a little bit and just add a little more grace to your walk. I think you're doing it perfectly and you can definitely, be better. Thank you.
Let's take the next two candidates. We have Redmi 9i and Sanjana. You both can start.
Yeah, so come closer, Redmi 9i. I'm sure that's not your name. Come closer. What's your name, dear?
Ma'am, Achal.
Okay, Anchal, you are a girl full of energy. I can already see that. A lot of confidence is there in you. Make sure that when you walk, you don't crisscross your legs too much. It has to fall one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Okay? And every time you come closer and pose, hold your pose. Don't quickly go away. हम आपको appreciate कैसे कर पाएंगे फिर? So this is a tip that I'm giving to everybody. So every time you come closer to the camera, give 3 different expressions and 3 different poses. Okay, you are good, Anshul. All the best.
Thank you.
Sanjana, you are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you so
Your
much.
walk was very good.
Thank
And yes, just polish it a little more and I think you'll be the best. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's take the next two candidates, Simran Kaur and Subrita Mandal. You both can start.
And shall I start?
You both can start. Subrita and Simran.
टीचर ला देते क्या इधर तुम जाओ ना उधर यहाँ पे बैठे ना हो गया हमारा वॉक हमको अच्छा बोला कुछ भी नहीं बोला कि ऐसा करना पड़ता वैसा करना पड़ता
Sumir?
Thank you, Simran and Subrita. I'll request Rupali to review.
Yes, Simran, you are gorgeous. I love your outfit. I love your virtual presence. You're looking absolutely stunning. So my congratulations for that, first of all. Now, secondly, I loved your walk, and I think a little bit of practice will make it perfect.
Yes, thanks a lot.
Subrita, you were good. And why are you conscious? Are you conscious? Are you nervous?
No, ma'am, it's very hot.
I saw you biting nails when you were waiting for
Yeah,
your...
it's very hot. I'm doing it in the hallway and there's nothing there. So it's like...
No, you are a very vibrant girl. So keep up the joke and add a lot of variations and smile every time you walk. Be more confident. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's take the next two candidates. We have Anuvrat and Disha Gupta. You both can start. I think Anuvrat is not in the screen. So Disha, you can start. And who else is ready? Rachna Tripathi is also ready. So Rachna Tripathi and Disha Gupta, please start with your ramp walk.
Sure, ma'am.
अभी start कर दे तुम एक साथ
जी बिल्कुल अभी start कर दीजिए. Rachna and Disha, start your ramp.
Come close.
Who is going to start first? Me or Disha?
No, you were already walking, I thought. Disha,
No.
you walk well. And just that you must walk with little more grace. आप जब walk करते हैं तो shoulders को बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसे से move ना करें. ठीक है? उससे फिर क्या होता है? Walk में masculinity आ जाती है. You have to walk very feminine. Okay? So practice that more. And make your camera look, keep at a place so that we can appreciate your look completely from head to toe. But you were good, Disha. Practice and you will ace it completely.
Thank you.
Ma'am, can I start now?
Yes, Rachna.
I think Anuvrat, you can also start with Rachna.
Yes, Rachna. Yes, Rachna, control your hand movements, okay? Camera placement, again, is a matter of concern here because when you're coming close to the camera, your head is not visible, okay? So next time, place your camera properly, control your hand movements, and smile, okay? Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Anirudh, come closer to the camera. Very nice. Come closer, Anirudh. Please come closer to the camera. I think she can't hear me.
Anuradha, do you hear me? And it's a request to please put your phones aside from the screen.
Please come closer, Anuradha. Yeah. So Anuradha, आप walk जब करते हैं, आप थोड़ा सा pace को बढ़ाएंगे walk करते समय. So best is that you practice with little music. Okay, you must practice with music.
Actually, this time I am in my chamber. Hello.
No worries. We understand that, but
Okay.
smile and give more poses every time you come closer to the camera. You have a lovely smile. Okay, all the best.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Let's hear from the next two key candidates we have, Shrishti and Sonia. You both can start with your ramp walk. Sonia, I think you're not there. I am taking other candidate. Okay, Sonia is there now. You both can start.
Should I start?
Yes, Shrishti and Sonia.
Yes, Srishti, come close to the camera. Srishti, when you're standing in T position, keep your legs close to each other, okay? Your one leg was quite away from the other. So keep your legs close to each other when you're standing in T position. I loved your walk and I love your smile and all the very best.
Like this?
Yes. Yeah, like this. Can I see your legs completely? Because yes.
Yeah, and Sonia?
Better. Closer. Face this left leg towards the camera. It has to be towards the camera. Yes, straight. Yes, better. Don't bend your body. Try and stand straight. Yes, that's good. All the best.
Thank you.
Okay, dear. So Sonia, you were good, but आप हंस क्यों नहीं रहे थे? आपने स्माइल नहीं किया जब आप कैमरा के आगे आ रहे थे. आप कॉन्शियस हो रहे थे और अपना कैमरा का एंगल इस तरह रखिए कि जब आप पास आए तो आप हमें सिर से लेकर आपके कम से कम चेस्ट तक दिखें. Okay? So keep that in mind and smile every time. जब आप स्माइल करते हैं ना सोनिया, तो ऐसा फील होता है जैसे आप एंजॉय कर रहे हैं जो आप कर रहे हैं, एंड वो कॉन्फिडेंस और एक्सूबरेंस आपका हम तक पहुंचता है.
मैम नेटवर्क इशू हो रहा था इसलिए मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि आपको दिख रही हूँ या नहीं दिख रही है.
I understand, and just practice like that. Okay, all the best.
Thank you. Let's take the next two candidates. We have V2025 and Sushmita ji. You both can start with your ramp walk.
Actually, I had a doubt. Can I ask?
Who is it?
Shrishti.
Okay. Shrishti will take your question after these two ramp walk, if that's fine. Okay. So V2025 and Sushmita, you please can start with your ramp walk.
Sushmita, please. So there is a lot of grace in you, and I love the way you held your poses. You had eye contact with the camera. Okay, you were not rushing your walk, and there was a lot of desirability in the way you walked. There was a lot of femininity. Keep it on. It was very good. Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And it's a request, V2025, who's wearing a earring. Yes, आप please अपनी ramp walk start कीजिए. आप म्यूट पे हैं, इट्स अ रिक्वेस्ट, आप प्लीज अपनी रैंप वॉक स्टार्ट कीजिए. शिवानी, आप भी अपनी रैंप वॉक स्टार्ट करते हैं. शिवानी इन ब्लैक ड्रेस. या
Okay, we 2025. May I know your name, please? We 2025. Yes.
पहले
May I
माइक
know-
बटन पे.
may I know your name, please? You're on mute
Okay.
here.
Okay,
What's your
okay.
name?
Seema Akhtar.
Seema. Okay. Seema, are you nervous? Okay, don't be nervous.
No.
Just I'll be confident. Okay, sway your lower body.
Okay,
Enjoy.
ma'am.
Okay, practice with music. Enjoy the music, and you have to have that attitude in you that judges look at me. I'm the best. Okay, you have to carry that attitude, that fire.
Yes.
In you. So all the best.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Shivani, you were good. You're very charming on the screen. And that subtle smile that you carry looks beautiful on you. So my only suggestion to you would be add little more variations and hold your pose a little longer. Okay?
Sure.
Don't run away. Let us appreciate you completely. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I think we have only last one candidate who is ready for the ramp walk. Dipali Kaur, you can start with your ramp walk. And whoever has not switched on their videos will not get a chance to walk.
Mama, उसको link को.
Okay, and Dipali, practice in heels. Okay. Dipali, am I audible? Yes, Dipali, you need to practice here. Okay, so practice in your heels and add a little more grace and more
Yes,
life to your walk. And don't be nervous. Keep smiling and have confidence in your abilities. You have a lot of potential. So all the very best.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. So I think practice आप लोगों ने काफी कर ली है आज की time पे. Let's talk about the exams now. First of all, congratulations for attending this session because this was a very informative session जिससे आपको काफी ज़्यादा details पता चली है related to the beauty pageant, and definitely what you can learn in the upcoming journey will be beneficial for you. So now let's talk about your talent round 1, which is going to happen a day after tomorrow, and you have to give a very basic introduction. आप लोग अपने audition videos and auditions में clearly आ चुके हो, अपना बहुत detailed information हमारे साथ share कर चुके हो. So you do not have to share each and every detail. Be very specific with what you are saying because you will only get 60 seconds. 1 minute the time you have जिसके अंदर आपको अपने बारे में, अपने idol के बारे में कि वो आपकी inspiration क्यों है, किस तरीके से आप उनसे connect करते हो. Do not talk about the achievement of your idol because that is something which everyone is already knowing. So make sure आप किस तरीके से अपने idol को connect करते हो और वो कैसे आपको inspire कर रहे हैं. You're talking about that and doing your ramp walk. All the things in 60 seconds. So that's how you have to perform in your talent round 1. Rest details will be shared about your talent round 2 and 3 very soon. So let's hear the final reviews and the motivational parts again by Shelza. Head groomer, over to you.
Thank you so much, Jaya. And I'm very happy to be amongst this very calibrated batch. All of you are girls and ladies with a lot of potential. Focus, I've already gauged it in you, and I'm very happy to be amongst you, firstly. Secondly, please take all the training that we try and give you today very seriously, because these are the brownie points which will come very handy to you in your journey further on. That is your talent round 1, 2, and 3. Very explicitly, everything would be explained to you for your talent round and what is expected of you to perform. Stick to the timeline, stick to what is expected of you. Take care of the virtual presence, your styling, the glow that you need to carry, because this podium is all about fashion. It's all about beauty and glamour. So please keep that thing in mind and prepare yourself well. Take care of the connectivity and the network, because if you prepare well and on that day there is a glitch or there's some lag in your connection, we will miss out on appreciating your performance. So you can reach out to us at any point in time. All the IDs of the trainers is being shared by Jaya. So you can drop your messages. If you have any troubles, anything you want more guidance on, you can reach out to us and we will be helping you with everything. One thing that I want to tell you is, now that you're on the roll, put your stories today on the session that you had and how has that motivated you to move forward in this journey. So make your stories a nice, meaningful ones, tag FSIA and all of us so that we can appreciate your journey in FSIA with us. So promise me that you're going to give your 100% and nothing less than that, because that is all is expected. And I love the thumbs ups, the double ones that are coming with a smile.
So,
it is very motivating
Shanjan-
for us also to see it across. Wonderful. That's great. So looking forward to seeing each one of you give your 100% and giving a tough competition to your competitors. Back to you, Jaya, and lots of love and blessings to the contestants.